How often do you find yourself too busy to meditate? Can't find the time, can't find the right place or location to meditate? Well, what if I told you that you can meditate while walking? And did you know that a walking meditation can help you to incorporate the amazing benefits of mindfulness into your daily routine? Incredible, right? But first, what is a walking meditation? Well, a walking meditation is a powerful practice that combines the incredible benefits of walking with the mindfulness techniques of traditional meditation. And what it does is it allows you to cultivate presence, awareness, and tranquility while in motion. So here today, I'm going to be sharing with you a comprehensive guide and some useful tips to help you with walking mindfully and to help you to embark on this new journey. So, let's begin. First, I want you to find a suitable location. And if you can, I'd like you to find a quiet, peaceful place where you can walk without distractions, okay? And this is going to serve to help you with your focus and with your concentration. But please, don't worry if this is not practicable. The best thing to do is to make a start, and not everyone will have access to a quiet street, a quiet park, or a quiet location. However, one thing that I want to strongly encourage you to do is to avoid performing your walking meditation in busy intersections. And as you can appreciate, as you undertake and as you perform your walking meditation, what might happen from time to time is that your mind might wander, your concentration might drift, and if you are attempting to perform your walking meditation in an area where there's high traffic, high foot traffic, or other dangers, there is a strong probability that you might hurt yourself in the process. Next, I want you to consider your posture, okay? So when performing your walking meditation, I strongly encourage you to stand upright with a straight back. And don't forget about your shoulders, keeping them relaxed and your arms loose by your sides. Also, I really encourage you to look straight ahead, focusing on the horizon, or if that's not practicable, then you can focus and gaze a few feet ahead of you as you are performing your walking meditation. The main reason why I am recommending this is because as your mind drifts and wanders, as you are distracted by the environment around you, focusing ahead, focusing on the environment or a particular point, and I'm recommending the horizon in the environment, will help you to maintain your meditation and maintain your focus. Now, before you begin your walking meditation, it's important that you prepare, and I strongly encourage you to take a few deep breaths, and this will help you to center yourself as you transition from what you were doing before you started to the time when you begin your meditation. Now, as you are walking and as you are in an outdoor environment, I don't encourage you to take super deep breaths as you would when ordinarily performing a meditation or a mindfulness practice. The way I like to go about it is I breathe in for 3 seconds, hold it for 1 second, breathe out for 3 seconds. I'll repeat that. Breathe in for 3 seconds, hold it for 1 second, and then breathe out for 3 seconds. And I like to do that a couple of times because that helps to get me into a rhythm. Next, it's really important that you set your intention for your practice, and this is going to help you to cultivate your mindfulness and to really find that peace and enjoyment that you're seeking. And please know that there is no right or wrong method when performing a walking meditation. The most important thing here is that you're actually doing it, that you're happy and that you're getting the benefits that you're seeking by performing the walking meditation. Now, let's talk about when you start walking. First, I strongly encourage you to begin walking slowly and deliberately, and that's an important word here, and I'll explain a bit more later on, and paying full attention to each movement. So for me, what I like to focus on is my feet, my knees, and my shoulders, okay? So as I'm walking, as I'm moving forward, I'm paying specific and close attention to those 3 body parts. That helps me personally to begin my walking meditation. But for you, you might like to focus on your fingers, you might like to focus on your toes, you might like to focus on your head, whatever it might be. But I do really encourage you first to focus on a body part, or actually to focus on you before we start considering the external environment. Now, when we talk about your feet and the experience that you're having as you are walking, I really want you to also focus on the sensation of your actual feet touching the ground. And it's really important to notice how that changes and how that shifts. And this is a crucial element of your walking meditation. So as you are walking, as you are landing each foot on the ground, as you are walking and changing surfaces, it's really, really important that you notice those shifts and that you focus on that particular point of your feet as you progress. And then finally, don't forget to maintain your natural rhythm. I don't want you to be getting out of breath. You should be able to feel comfortable, feel relaxed, and your breath, as you can see in the screen, should be helping to guide your pace moving forward. Now, as you are performing your walking meditation, what next I want you to be doing is focusing on your awareness. And we're going to be talking now a little bit about how you can cultivate that awareness. And so you should be fully present with each step, and we've already spoken about that. You should be noticing all the sensations, and yes, we've already spoken about that as well. But you should be feeling the movement of your muscles and the flow of your breath and everything and anything that's making you move in sync. So what do I mean here? So we've already spoken about particular body parts and focusing on that. We've already spoken a bit about, and I've shared with you already about my shoulders and my hips and my feet and what I'm focusing on as I'm moving forward. But to cultivate that really strong awareness, what I like to do is focus on all three things at once, okay? So focusing on all the movement of your muscles, focusing on all the breaths that you are taking as one central being, okay? And as you start your guided meditation, it's going to be difficult, but as you get better and as you improve, what you will find is that you then have a more grounded and central awareness of all of your movements. Don't also forget to stay connected to your surroundings, okay? We always begin with noticing the horizon. That's an important step. But then, as we progress with our walking meditation, it's really important to notice the sights, the sounds, and the smells of everything that's going on around you. So, can you smell the scent of freshly cut grass? Can you hear the crackling of the rocks as you are walking through a rocky path? Can you hear cars driving by, the birds in the air, the planes flying above you? As you are walking, to help you cultivate that awareness, that's really important. You have to be focusing on everything around you. And you need to embrace mindful walking, okay? So what do I mean by this is that as thoughts arise, as your problems arise, in fact, as you're walking, you might be thinking about where you need to walk and what's around you and what you need to do. You need to acknowledge that, but you need to acknowledge that and all those thoughts without judgment, and then gently bring them back to your focus. And you're going to find that as you are performing your walking meditation, you will lose focus on numerous occasions, because unlike traditional meditation, there are significantly more distractions in your external environment to deal with. But that's okay, that's normal. As long as you're aware of it, you're bringing your thought back to yourself. And here's a really good example. So you might be walking, you hear a car beep, you're aware of it, great. You acknowledge it, and then you bring your focus back to the present moment. And for me, the present moment is that horizon, looking out on the horizon, or as I said earlier, if that's not practical, looking down a few feet ahead of you. That is your present moment. And then if you find your mind wandering, I do encourage you to consider using your breath or the sensation of your feet as an anchor to bring yourself back to the present. That's another really important tip that's helped me in the past with making sure that I'm embracing my mindful walking. And when performing your walking meditation, don't also forget to practice gratitude. Gratitude is such an important part of what makes us as human beings incredible. So don't forget to cultivate that sense of gratitude as you walk, and appreciate everything around you. Reflect on the beauty. Reflect on the fact that you can actually walk. Reflect on the beautiful sun that might be on your head, or the wind that's blowing across your face, or the beautiful smells that you may notice from time to time when performing your meditation. Reflect on that and be grateful for everything that you have around you. Now, when it comes to how long you should be performing your walking meditation, I do like to set a time limit, because what I find is that I can get distracted. I do find on some occasions that I can wander off for very, very long periods of time. And in fact, I've actually been on walks that go for well beyond 2 hours, just because my mind is in a different space, in a different zone. But to be honest, I find I get the most benefit when performing my walking meditation when I set a time limit of around 10 to 15 minutes. You can do more and you can do less. And in fact, if you might recall me saying a few moments ago that there is actually no rule book, there's no right or wrong way to how you should perform your walking meditation. But for me, setting a 10 to 15 minute limit is the way to go. And as you become more confident with your walking meditation practice, I strongly encourage you to find ways where you can integrate mindful walking into your daily life. And what this is about is finding those rare and unique opportunities to incorporate your practice into your daily routine. So you might like to consider practicing when walking between the bus and home, or when you're at work, walking across the corridor, or when you're at school, through the playground and the yard, or even when you're performing exercise, okay? No matter where you are and no matter what you're doing, so long as the environment is safe for you to do so, I strongly encourage you to find those small windows where you can integrate this new practice into your daily life. And after each session, don't forget to take a few moments to reflect on your experience. What have you noticed? Have you noticed any changes in your mindset, in your emotions, or how you're thinking or how you're feeling? It's really, really important to reflect, to pause, and just to take a few short moments out of your day to reflect on your experience. And be patient. Be patient with yourself. Don't expect changes to happen straight away, okay? And be compassionate with yourself as you continue to explore this new experience. You are human. You are learning. This is something new to you. Don't expect results overnight, but also don't beat yourself up or be too hard on yourself if things aren't going the way you're thinking they should be going. And finally, stay consistent. Like any form of meditation, like any form of practice, hobby, sport, whatever it might be, you need to be consistent, okay? Consistency is the absolute key, and I really can't stress this enough. Consistency is the absolute key to harnessing the benefits of walking meditation, okay? So please, I strongly encourage you to practice walking meditation on a regular basis. And as I've already noted, you can incorporate your walking meditation into your daily practice, even if it's for just a few minutes. It doesn't matter where, it doesn't matter when, so long as it's safe to do so. Incorporating your walking meditation into your daily practice is going to help you to accelerate and to reap all the benefits from your walking meditation. So there you have it. Walking meditation offers a unique opportunity for you to cultivate mindfulness and to bring greater awareness to your everyday experience. And don't forget, by integrating this practice into your life, you will enhance your overall well-being and you will develop a deeper connection with yourself and the world around you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I cannot wait to meet you again.